Hi Libra, welcome to your March reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your replacements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket, or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of March, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect for the month coming up. What was I gonna say? I literally, wow, okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, it just left. Okay, so I guess it wasn't that important. If you guys are interested, you can follow my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot, and with that being said, let's just jump right into this reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have for Libra? What does Libra need to know for the month of March 2021? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in March 2021? Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have a card coming out, the Buffalo. Earth energy coming through. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2021. The Firefly. Air. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Frog. Okay, yeah. One more. For Libra, they want to come out. Okay, messages, thank you, the Beaver. Okay, so there's two different things going on in the month of March. We have a little bit of emotional things coming up. We have some things regarding your career or like some sort of passion or some sort of endeavor, something that you've been working on probably for quite some time already. So yeah, we have earth, air, and water. So let's get right into it. First card out, we have the Buffalo. And the Buffalo is someone who's extremely strong. You know, they have a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and they face a lot of ups and downs in their lives. I mean, haven't we all, right? That's the most general thing I could ever say. But with this card coming out, it seems as if in the month of March, there could be some twists and turns that you may not see coming. Whatever setbacks, whatever delays, whatever things that may come up, when we'll find out when we clarify why this card came out, you guys will push through and come out on the other side better than ever. I do feel like this has to do with some sort of emotional situation though, something that you are trying to heal from, and I feel like expression is so important in the month of March for you guys. Letting it out, talking to someone you trust, a friend, family member, a therapist, like just allowing yourself to feel and process and mourn whatever feelings come up. There could have been some sort of loss I'm feeling, or like a separation or ending for some of you. Maybe you are trying to mourn it. Look at the Buffalo. He's facing the Frog. He's literally facing some sort of emotional setback or something that, you know, came to such a surprise. But he's looking at it and he's facing it and he's overcoming it. He's pushing through these emotions that are coming up. I know it can be overwhelming at times. And so it's really important for you guys during this month of March to ground yourselves despite whatever emotions come up. Anger, sadness, jealousy, anything that comes up, good or bad, honor it. Feel it. We're here to experience not just the good things, but the bad things too, okay? Right? But there's always got to be a balance, and just know it won't be like this forever. And you'll get through this, and I believe in you. You guys are so strong, and it's okay to have your days, your weeks, your months where you feel weak, but that does not mean that you're weak, right? And that you don't have to go through this alone, okay? You don't have to put on a mask and pretend that you're okay when deep down you're not. If you need to talk to someone, or if you need like a helping hand, that is nothing to be ashamed of. And you may just need, you know, a little supportive friend. I'm also feeling like you guys could be the Frog, and this could be someone who is wiser, older, more mature than you, or more experienced. Maybe this is like a family member, or like a teacher, or like a mentor or something that like you look up to, and like you're going through your shit. Obviously the Frog, you can see he's in his feelings. There's like water coming down, and the Buffalo's just looking over at the Frog like, hey Frog, you're gonna be okay. Some of you are also, I'm getting like so many different messages. Some of you are also needing to be mindful of the boundaries that you set. Frogs, they absorb moisture through their skin, right? Kind of like a sponge. I'm also getting Cancerian energy. Maybe some of you have Cancer in your chart, absorbing things just like a sponge, right? And it's so important to be mindful of the energy, the people you're surrounding yourself with, who and what you're giving your energy towards, and like what you're absorbing around you, okay? Because if you don't have boundaries, or if you don't become aware of your environment, you could end up just like absorbing all this negativity, and that's just, you know, dragging you down or making things a bit worse. So don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to just take a step out of the room and just have some air or spend some time alone. Like, I'm just getting the energy some of you are needing to know when enough is enough, okay? I don't really know. It kind of is unrelated to these cards, to be honest, but I just feel the need to say that for someone out there. It's important for someone to know that. It's just like, you don't always have to say yes. You don't always have to take on everything at once, or like, you know, especially if you got your own demons you're trying to fight, you can't help everybody. You have to help yourself first. It's that saying, you got to fill your cup up first before you worry about filling someone else's cup up. It's extremely important. You can't charge anyone's battery when your battery is completely dead, right? So it's the same thing. Anyways, I kind of am getting the energy. Some of you could be talking to someone you trust, or someone you trust is helping you along this journey, but that at the end of the day, you guys will come out stronger and better than ever and wiser than ever. All right? You got this. Another thing that I'm getting is that you guys are focusing a lot on like your career and building some sort of empire here with the beaver, and it's requiring a lot of hard work, okay? It's not just a walk in the park. It's not just gonna be like wham bam done. Like, it's gonna be a process, whatever it is that you're building. And I've been saying this for like so many signs recently, just like collective energy. It's just like what we're doing right now, the action that we're taking, the effort that we're putting into these projects to get off the ground. It's going to take time, but it's going to be worth it. The action we take here right now determines the outcome later on this year. So just remember that. Although you might not be seeing instant results, it's going to be worth it. And I've been saying this for so many people, and I know people don't want to hear it, but that's the truth. And if you're impatient, well, then I guess it's just not the road for you, and you should go somewhere else and find something that's quicker and easier, right? Otherwise, if you really want it, you're going to put the work in, and you're going to stay consistent, and you're going to believe, and you won't quit, or you won't give up, because you know deep down this is something that you're truly meant to do. Anyway, so the beaver is someone who's extremely hardworking, extremely talented with what they do, but very patient, right? The beaver builds a dam over how many months, right? It takes a lot of work. It does not take one tree to build that dam. You got to cut down how many trees, right? And it's not just like, oh, you push a tree and it's done. No, this little dude over here, he has to chew down the trees, and it takes a lot. You know, that's not easy. I mean, I'm not a beaver, but they put in a lot of hard work to build those dams. And obviously this might also require some teamwork. It's not just going to be a one-man job for some of you. This is going to be requiring you to work with other people. And, you know, that's not always the easiest too, collaborating with people. Your ideas may be different, then they clash. But, you know, that's life. And as long as you guys are able to speak your truth and communicate honestly and calmly, then there's nothing for you to worry about. But this is someone who is a provider of the family, focuses a lot on like the tangible things or the money, the breadwinner. So maybe some of you are like the breadwinner of your family or your home, or like, you know, things like that. But yeah, it's just all about staying consistent. Also be mindful of starting and stopping many projects. Like, if you're gonna start something, you better finish it, instead of starting something and then leaving it, and starting something else and then leaving that, and starting another thing, leaving that. Like, just finish one thing at a time. That's how you're gonna be the most efficient. Okay? And the Firefly. Oh, wait, before I get into the Firefly, this is also relating to your emotions, working through your emotions. Not just going to be wham bam done. It's going to require your patience and long-term steady effort. Okay, there's lots of healing taking place, but healing does not happen overnight. And healing, yes, it gets easier with time, but you actually have to do the work, right? If you don't put in the work, you're just putting a band-aid over it. It's temporary. It's going to come back, and it's going to keep on resurfacing until you actually dig the root out. the weed's just gonna keep coming back. And I've been saying that a lot too. Okay, so back to the Firefly. So back to your career endeavors and your passions and your talents and your skills, hobbies, things that, you know, you love to do during your day-to-day life. There's gonna be a lot of inspiration in the month of March. You guys are gonna be feeling really excited, really pumped to get things up and going. So you're gonna have a lot of ideas come to mind. It's really important for you guys to write them down. Otherwise you might forget, right? You have this really, really good idea, but then you forget about it, or, you know, life gets in the way, or something comes up and you completely forget. And then like years later, you're like, oh my God, I was gonna do that. I don't know why I never did it, right? So there's gonna be lots of ideas that come up in the month of March, things that you're wanting to pursue or try out, or, you know, just lots of things are coming up in your mind, lots of passions, lots of just fire and sparks, and you're needing to take advantage of this energy. It's really good, and you can really use this to your benefit, but this comes and goes really quickly. As soon as you get the inspiration is as soon as it can leave, right? How many times has this happened to you where you've gotten so inspired to try something or to do something, and then all of a sudden you're about to do it, and then it fades, or you don't want to do it anymore? Like, you get into it like 10 minutes later, like, okay, I don't want to do this actually. Like, you know, that's that Firefly energy. And so I'm just saying, really take advantage of it. And when that idea comes up, it requires you to put in that steady effort. Otherwise, this little idea may not take off or go anywhere if you don't put the work in. The Firefly is also the energy of like being a writer, songwriter, or like a producer, someone like in the creative realm, something to express yourself some sort of creative way. So whether that resonates with you, for my artists out there, really use this energy to your advantage, especially if you've been feeling like there's been a creator's block. It looks like you could be overcoming that in the month of March, okay? So lots of different messages coming out. I'm here for it. I'm liking it so far. Off to a pretty strong start, and let's get right into it. So let's look into the frog. What are these emotional things coming up within you? Things that you're trying to heal, forgive, release. There's this need for you guys to probably have like a little cry session within yourself. Like, just lock yourself in your room. If you don't want to just weep and be in your feels, put on a sad movie or put on some sad music and just really get in your feels, all right? Let it out, pour it out, feel it all, and then you'll feel so much lighter. And this is coming from a water sign. I know you guys are air. I know some of you are like, what are emotions, right? I know a lot of air signs that are like, we don't cry over here. But never be ashamed of your feelings, right? You know, the alchemist has all elements, right? So we're all little magicians, and use all the elements to your benefit. Anyways, tell me about the frog for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And the frog, oops. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of March. I felt April energy. April. Maybe April is relevant to some of you. Or maybe this reading will be relevant in April. Tell you at the frog for Libra. Oh, okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like as if some of you are going through these emotions alone. Like, you're not letting many people know about these emotions you're going through. You're kind of just keeping it to yourself, on the down low, independent. I don't need nobody to help me through my problems. I have the frog for Libra. Nine of Swords. Yeah, but by you doing that, it's just causing more anxiety and stress. Like, you are literally going through so much shit on your own, and you're keeping it, like, on the outside you look calm and collected, and you're just minding your business, and you look confident, and you look like you know what you're doing, and that you have your shit together. But behind that, behind the mask that you're wearing, you're going through it. Nine of Swords. I think this is Gemini energy. You may have Gemini in your chart. We also have Virgo coming out. It's like, you guys are hiding it really well, but you don't need to hide it. You really don't. But some of you feel like you have to, or act like you're tough, but you don't. Like, why do you feel that? Is it because the people around you aren't supportive, or you feel like you can't authentically be yourself, or maybe you have a difficult time letting your walls down, or trusting people with those raw emotions and being vulnerable, which is completely understandable. But ask yourself why. Why? And that's a conversation you can have one-on-one with you. Tell you the frog for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in March 2021. The Two of Wands, so you have a decision. You have a decision. Are you going to continue down this path, this road, carrying all your burdens and keeping it to yourself and suffering on the down low and no one really knows these demons that you're fighting? Or maybe you need a helping hand. Nothing to be ashamed of. Anything else for the frog? We have the Princess of Wands and 10 of Wands. See? Look at this! Libra! Look at this shit. This is you carrying all these burdens, all these stresses, all these worries, all these anxieties and emotions, and, you know, it's overwhelming. But then someone comes in or like, hey, maybe someone around you, someone you trust, a friend, a lover, a family member comes and they're like, hey, Libra, I can tell something's off with you, or I can tell that you're really stressed out or anxious, or something's been up with you, and I'm willing to extend a helping hand and like be there for you, or be that rock, or support you if you ever need a friend, or if you ever need to talk, or if you ever need a shoulder to cry on. I'm here, I'm there. It's like someone's extending this helping hand. Someone sees. See, and that's the energy I was picking up on with the buffalo and the frog. It's like someone might be like reaching out to you or helping you through these problems. Right? It's that same thing I'm picking up on. It's the same energy. And so it's like maybe you have that decision. Are you going to accept their offer of help and support? Right? It seems like they're very genuine. And it's like someone, whoever this is that's reaching out to you or like extending, and of course it can be vice versa. Maybe you are feeling the energy, someone close to you, they're going through it, maybe they're keeping it quiet, or you can sense something's up, and so you're reaching out, you're like, hey, like, are you good? Do you need help? Do you need someone to like vent to, or like, you know, you can always swap the roles. And so a decision, you can either keep it on the down low, keep it to yourself, or you can open up. Opening up isn't easy, right? But when you step outside of your comfort zone, that's where you grow the most, right? You know what they say is like, if you have a decision coming up, you don't know what to do, maybe you're anxious about making this decision, choose the option that scares you the most, because that's where you're going to grow and experience the most. Okay? Take a little look at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse, and the Prince of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. See, I feel like some of you are getting help. See, like, because someone is coming through with a very solid offer. My dog is snoring in the background, if you can hear that. Someone's coming in with an offer trying to help you. And this could be a very... Oh my goodness. Luna. She's in a deep sleep. This is very distracting. That's why I'm trying to wake her up. Here, let me use my singing bowl. Oh, you're good. You woke up. Okay. Okay, anyways. Someone's coming through with this offer, this helping hand. Literally, can you see this? Oh, the helping hand, okay. And perhaps in the past you guys are used to one-sided relationships, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, or you're used to always being there for others but no one's being there for you, and so there's always like been this imbalance in certain connections, and so maybe this comes as a surprise, or maybe you don't even see this coming, but again, you have a decision on if you're willing to accept this or not. Okay? Yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay? Let's look into the buffalo. Which one should I use for this? Let's use this one. Okay, the buffalo. For Libra, Sun, and Venus in the month of March 2021. Tell me about the buffalo. Tell me the buffalo for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus in the month of March 2021. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, very earthiness coming through. Talking about the buffalo for Libra in March 2021. Talking about the buffalo for Libra, 9 of Cups. We have 3 9s out here, 999. Okay, so close to a completion of a cycle. Maybe you guys have been seeing a lot of 9s recently. The Magician and Strength coming out. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles, King of Cups, and what is this? The Knight of Swords? King of Swords, backside. Look at this shit. Look at this. The King and the King of Cups and the King of Swords. We actually got a lot of King energy, lots of masculine energy coming through in this read. Doesn't matter what you identify as. This is at the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups. This is, there we go. Okay, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he's facing the King of Cups. As these came out, it's like he's like, you see this? And the King of Cups is looking at the King of Swords. Y'all see that? It's like a conversation's being had here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. This is in between. Y'all see this? That's actually really cool. So yeah, it's like as if there's like this exchange. This could be a friendship. This could be someone that you've been friends with for a while now. Maybe you have like a past or history together, but it's as if there's like some sort of exchange. It's very equal give and take. There's like this mutual understanding of one another. We have Aquarius energy as well as Cancer, air and water coming through. And there's like, yeah, there's like this equal exchange between you and someone. See, I'm getting as if you guys are either helping someone or someone's helping you through these ups and downs, these hurdles. The Emperor and Strength. Someone's, again, either you're helping someone or someone's helping you. And someone who is very mature, very hardworking, very understanding, but compassionate and loyal. Like, they have this really good balance within them between water and fire. And literally, back of the card, we have water and fire. So, oops, didn't mean to drop that. It's as if someone's, like, teaching you or helping you or showing you the tools to use to get through the struggles that you might be facing. Or maybe they were in a similar situation that you were in and they're able to kind of like guide you or help you. Like, again, I'm just feeling like there's like this mentor or someone who is helping you by leading the way, leaving a light on. This could be a Leo or Aries. Got quite a bit of fire coming through. And whoever this is that's like helping you out, or you're helping, whoever is extending the helping hand, is like they've worked so hard to get to where they are and they've accomplished a lot and they're very like proud of who they are and their accomplishments. And they want you to be proud of yourself too. And so yeah, I'm getting the energy of a helping hand. Also, as you're working through this, you guys are going to get much more stability and confidence and happiness and like wish fulfillment. Like, gaining control over these emotions, not allowing them to override you, learning to face them and feel them and acknowledge them and observe it, but not allowing it to overcome or override you, right? Because the Emperor of Strength is like learning how to control these feelings that you're going through or these struggles and having the strength to push through and overcome these hurdles and overcome these difficulties. And sometimes you can't do it alone. Sometimes you need a helping hand. Sometimes you need someone to support you or to hug you and tell you it's going to be okay. Even if they can't actually physically help you get through these issues, but like emotional support. Maybe someone's helping you like let your guard down or let your walls down. This is a beautiful reading. Libra, I'm liking this read. It's so like different than usual, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it after especially, and I really am loving how, I know I'm not loving this. Okay, let me explain. You know how in the past I was saying that you guys were dealing with lots of one-sided connections and relationships. You always felt like you were just on the receiving end of getting breadcrumbs and everything you did you never received back, or you just felt like super one-sided connections. And so this is such a surprise. Like, you're actually like, this seems very genuine. This seems very like exactly what you need. This seems very genuine. This seems like a true friend. Aww. I am really getting more friendship than romance. I don't really see any cups in here besides the King of Cups, right? The Nine of Cups. I feel like this is more like a friend, a mentor, a teacher, someone that's like there through the thick and thin and you can go to for support. It's just beautiful. It's extremely healing. We also have the Four of Swords. Okay. Aw, I'm liking this read. This is so good. Okay. We should actually use this one. Okay. Let's look into the beaver. See what you guys are working on. Oh my god, there's that Six of Pentacles coming out again. Triple confirmation. So I had the beaver for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the month of March 2021. Tell me about the beaver. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of March. What is Libra working on? Tell me about the beaver. Lovers in the reverse. Try the beaver for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of March 2021. Five of Wands in the reverse. Try the beaver and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we had the Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like as if some of you are working on some sort of separation that you had with an individual. Perhaps this was romantic or just someone who is like a karmic relationship or even soulmate. Lovers in the reverse. There's that unrequited connection. Or this imbalance. Maybe you had more feelings towards someone or someone had more feelings than you. Either way, something about this connection stuck with you. It looks as if in the past, there could have been some sort of fallout or drama or something went sour, something went wrong or downhill, which led to you walking away. Eight of Cups. Not putting any effort or energy into it, right? It was a decision that you made. But there's still this energy of holding on or like having a difficult time letting something go or like working through these emotions. There's those walls I was talking about. Your walls have been up for quite some time. Difficulty letting somebody in due to this situation, this ending, or this fallout drama that you walked away from. Is just like it's stuck with you, or part of it's stuck with you. It's relating to these emotions that you're dealing with. It's relating to whatever these anxieties are. I feel like whatever this is, it stems from this situation, and it's like you're trying to work through it with that beaver energy. Right, because this talks about putting in the work. Now, yes, it does talk about your career and all that, and I believe that the Firefly will probably talk more about that realm, that aspect of your life, but I feel like this is kind of just continuation of these emotions, and it's looking like slowly but surely, as you've been putting in the effort, as you've been working on yourself and working on healing and expressing and talking to those that you trust and opening up about these things and not going through it alone, it's bringing peace of mind. Five of Wands in the reverse. Forgiveness too. So, yeah, it's just bringing more clarity. It's bringing more calmness. Your mind's not so all over the place as it used to be. So I believe by like the end of March, you should probably feel a bit of a relief. A bit of a release for sure. And Three of Wands, all about figuring out, okay, what direction am I trying to head down? What do I want from my future self? Where do I envision myself? Things like that. And getting your goals and intentions straight. Very slow-paced energy, but take your time. There's no rush. Move at your own pace. Same with this whole healing process. There's no rush. It doesn't happen overnight. You can't just wave a magic wand and it magically disappears. Take your time. Three of Wands. Get your priorities straight. If there's any adjustments you're needing to make, do it. If you're needing advice, if you're needing whatever you need, okay? Figure that out. Okay? But yeah, there's this need for releasing. We also have the Sun and Capricorn energy coming through. Libra energy, Two of Swords in the reverse. So there's a decision about where you're putting your energy towards. And it looks as if you guys are... or this is the past, right? Walking away from something, or you walked away from something. Whoops. Or just letting something go, or like, you know, releasing that tension, that hard grip on something. Kind of just surrendering, having more faith, having more trust. So let's look into the Firefly. Alright, so what is the Firefly talking about for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of March? It's like the sudden inspiration, the sudden spark. Tell me the I can speak. Tell me the Firefly for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of March 2021. Tell me about the Firefly for Libra in March 2021. This deck is always like so difficult to shuffle because the card stock is just really thick. It's good quality, can't lie about that, but it's just sometimes a struggle to shuffle. Tell me the why did I want to say dragonfly? It's the Firefly. I mean, I guess they're both bugs. Okay. Tell me the Firefly for Libra, Summer Rising Venus. The Star. Aquarius energy. This is about some sort of wish fulfillment. This is about some sort of dream fulfillment. Okay, hold that thought. Tell me about the Firefly for Libra, Summer Rising Venus in the month of March. High Priestess and your spiritual journey, your path, as well as healing and your talents and your gifts and your intuition. And also stepping into your authenticity. Tell me about the Firefly for Libra. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Okay, there is movement. Slow, but steady movement. We also have the Queen of Swords. I know I'm pulling a lot of cards out just because there's lots of things I want to talk about. All right, you guys. So now this is talking about like your career, your passions, your endeavors, things that you are going to be starting up in the month of March, which, good news, the next 9 weeks, no planets are in retrograde, so this is the perfect timing to start things up, to take initiation on whatever it is that you've been contemplating doing or procrastinating on doing. I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, do it now. The road's clear, the path is clear, and look at here. Oh my god, I'm rhyming, okay. Ace of Pentacles, so there's a new start, opportunity for stability, financial security, and making a living off something you love. So we also have the Six of Swords that came out with it, right? Very slow pace, but there's movement. Movement. But it requires you to have the discipline to follow through with what you say. You can talk all you want, but actions speak louder than words. I'm just saying, okay? But yeah, so Page of Wands, there's this inspiration. There might even be some sort of good news or confirmation, or maybe you're receiving like a message like, yes, this is confirmed, or you're in the clear, or you got your business license, or you got the raise, or you got whatever news that you've been waiting on. It's looking like you're getting it this month. I wonder what this Five of Wands is, so. If you do receive this good news or whatever it is that you've been waiting on, or you're about to start something up, or you're starting something new, keep it on the down low. And I've been saying this for a few signs lately. I mean, you know, there's always gotta be like that one person who's salty and wants to drag everybody down because they see people succeeding and taking off, but instead of putting that energy towards something good, they put it towards, you know, sending bad vibes and hate or wanting to stir the pot. Five of Wands. I'm just getting that energy. Like someone sees you swinging, minding your business, happier, and you've just found out this amazing news that they're like, I want to ruin that. I want to shit on their happiness. Like, you just keep it on the down low, okay? Don't just tell everybody. Don't announce it to the world. Kind of just notice how the Page of Wands, he's holding this little message towards himself. Like he's holding on to it. He's not sharing it with the world. Keep it on the down low. I'm just getting that, okay? You're climbing up this ladder to success, to fulfillment, to your dreams coming true, right? But you see the vines behind her. She's trying to move up the next step, the next level, but there could be some haters trying to drag you down. So be careful. Just keep your eyes peeled. That's what I want to say. Keep your eyes peeled, right? Queen of Swords mode. Know your worth. Know your value. Don't settle for less. Okay, because you're moving in the right direction. You got good things coming towards you, and you don't need anybody or anything to hold you back, tear you down, sabotage all that you've worked so hard for. Okay? So that's just like a little side message that I was feeling. I was like, okay, we're going to talk about this. Now, clarifying the Firefly, the cards that flew out, we have the Star, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles here. Working, dedicating, trusting, believing in yourself, stepping into your authenticity, not watering yourself down to please other people or make other people feel comfortable around you. No, you are shining bright and you're standing strong and you're looking good and you're doing things and things are taken off the ground, and this is part of your path. Exactly what you need to be doing. You were guided to go down this path. this inspiration that you may just suddenly get now, today, tomorrow, a week from now, this month, whenever this comes, follow it, trust it, don't doubt it, don't second guess it, and put all the work in. Eight of Pentacles. Because it's going to lead to so many good things, you know. And the Firefly did say, right, and I said this to you guys, that this is the energy behind every song, poem, book, movie, anything, some sort of creative endeavor. This is the energy behind every single piece of art that is out there today. So be careful what you wish for. Because this little idea, this little inspiration, this little project that you start that seems so small, insignificant, no, boom, this star will take off and you'll succeed, and just so much good stuff. Blessings on blessings on blessings, Libra. And so, you know, I'm also getting some Taylor Swift shit. So say this heartbreak you went through, maybe you're a songwriter or someone who creates artwork, right? And you went through this heartbreak and you're using that heartbreak as like motivation, or you're writing a song about it, or something about your experience, right? Pulling a Taylor Swift. Just good things are coming, is basically what I'm trying to say. Stay focused, stay dedicated, ask for help when you need it. You don't need to go through this alone. You got good things coming your way. Stay focused. Keep the haters away from all this good stuff that's coming your way. There's lots of good stuff. Okay, so let's get some Takashi messages for Libra, Sun, and Venus in the month of March 2021. Any messages for Libra, Sun, and Venus regarding this reading for March 2021. Messages for Libra, Sun, and Venus for the month of March. Takashi messages for Libra, Sun, and Venus. Oof, now. And I literally said that. No more contemplating, no more procrastinating, no more, I'll do it tomorrow, do it now. Freedom. I love that. One more, thank you. Balance. Extremely important to stay balanced and grounded, okay? So now, live now, be now, and acknowledge now. Now is the only time you need to consider. Unchain yourself from the past, unravel yourself from the future. You are here in this now moment. Enjoy it. Is there something that needs to be done? Stop dreaming and do it now. Freedom. Choose to free yourself from self-inflicted limitations. Freedom is a state of being on the inside. You are always free. There's no need to go looking for it. There are no obstacles in your way now, so begin something new. Look to the future and stand proud and free. Right? Look to the future, Three of Wands, stand proud and motherfucking free. And balance. Balance is a state of being, not a fine line to tread. Be aware of all possibilities, for balance is not available to you when you are only working with one side of things. Hold your composure in the face of difficulties, and when you remember to breathe, balance is there for you. So really connect with your breath this month. Get into some sort of like meditation practice. Get into the present moment. Focus on balancing yourself. Focus on grounding yourself. And recognize that you're free. Okay? And also, when you do focus on the breath, you notice how much tension you carry in your body. Like, damn, like, even right now, I'm like, shit, I feel it in my shoulders, okay? Anyway, so just be mindful of that. So, Libra, that is what I got for you guys for the month of March. If you found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.